So this is the behind the scenes, the making of our film.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how this project would turn out, actually.
I was pretty, so when we were thinking of the rationale behind this, we were trying to think of how social media and technology really influence relationships and friendships and how it can change how those online presences can really have a in-person, um, consequence.
Yeah. Like a real effect on it can actually, like a few clicks or something, just change someone's entire life.
And so we wanted to show that here. So, for example, in this scene, Lillian is going through the secret group chat that she's found on her friend's phone, and it's showing how affected she is by what she's seeing, and it's not making her happy. They're saying not good things about her. So Suzanne comes back and sits down. She's not really aware that something has happened or that Lillian has seen her phone.
I think is it this point in time that Lillian makes her decision?
She's pretty much made her decision at this point that her friends are not real. And so when it comes to the scene of the teacher, it's not really to serve a purpose. The teacher is in a role in the story that serves a real purpose, and neither is Justin. But it's just so that it's unassuming that you don't know what will happen. You don't know that Lillian is about to, kill all of her friends.
It's like just world building, kind of,
Yeah.
So, this section is basically just world building, to put all the characters in reality.
True. So it's really just for humor. In this scene, this is where Lillian invites them out to go hiking and camping over Memorial Day weekend. And then here, one of her friends notices that she has a knife. It's kind of suspicious, but her, way of...
They trust her. She's, their leader, so...
So her excuse is that she's protecting them, but she's still suspicious. And how would you describe this scene?
That's the part where basically it shows what kind of person Lillian is. Lillian is the leader, and she's showing her power by leaving behind those who are weaker. And it also shows that their friendships are kind of rocky. They're all trusting her, and
they're hoping for the best. So here Susanna goes. She uses the restroom. A little bit later than that, Lillian comes back after having hurt her, and so Rose already knows something's up. And this is before she even attacks her other friend.
Lillian's reason for attacking Lucy second is because Lucy was, I think, someone that Lillian sort of envied.
Yeah, she was Lucy was the shy one, and she kept to herself, and she always wanted to find love in the group. That never really happened for her. And then, basically, Lillian kills off Gerda, and then the last one is basically Carol. And so Rose is helping Carol up, but she tells her to just leave her behind.
And these two were actually the two weakest ones that sort of had a friendship with each other. They're closer together than the other girls because they can relate to each other's weaknesses.
So basically, as Rose is running away and she's terrified, she's frantic, and she's calling for help. And so in this scene, we pan up to show that basically people will just overlook things that don't involve them. And so here's Lillian with the knife, and she's basically just ready to kill off her last, end quotes, friend.
This is the scene where you see how Lillian is to her it's just a game.
It is, and then Susanna basically comes in to try to save the day. We're all vouching for her. We're hoping she doesn't die. she dies. And so basically the
That
last...
doesn't work out for her.
It doesn't. And then, so now it's just down to Rose. And in this scene, Lillian just decides that Rose is the nicest in her favor. So she decides to let her live.
Classic sociopath.